Everybody struggle, and I'm not saying life's a box of chocolate or carnivals. I like to weigh in because you might have got starting you up. Chamber of echoes ringing, same brain with names changing, hearing opposing opinion, and you malfunction. Characters non-playable, that's why you hate to move. And when you try to save a dude, they get to hating you. They don't want to be saved, but one of these days someone will say they told you so. You're gonna get played, but that's your business. Don't get your wig split acting an idiot. Back up a tidbit, this ain't a diss, kid, so list this. I wish this misfit would get pissed enough to get it, but he mad at all the wrong folk because he missed it. Yo, look, this ain't for sing-alongs. I don't want you to get it wrong. I know what you was tripping on. You've been lied to your whole life, fool. The right to beside you. That's why you always focus on what the white dudes do. Fist in the air, screaming loud and being proud. But you are going through the motions. What you leaving out? What have you been accomplishing? Did something get done within a month? You've been marching for the fun of it. The only thing you got is exercise. Wise up and trying to get your eyes up. It's like an exercise up. Existential, he essentially has no mind of his own, and that's why he's an NPC. You are only old non-aggression. Once that lesson sets in, you'll see a session. But you got an affection for no progression, regression. The best don't obsess about oppression. Possess weapons, mind and body protect when defense is necessary. Appendix carry. This will vary. Nothing is foolproof, but fools fool you. So do you and lose dudes that want you to lose. So hacks can use you as a stat, but they have been wrong. You are not defined by just your skin tone. So why attach yourself and piggyback the wealth you didn't earn or lack yourself? I'm telling you to own up to your own success and failures. It's a reason why these sleazy guys have you focused on all the bad news, hoping that it is tattooed in your mind that you will wince without assistance. And now you're dealing with
Ohayou gozaimasu. Welcome everybody to Ohayou Anime. It's been a little while since I've been here with one of these streams. We're going to talk about anime today, as the title will suggest. It's a little bit of an offshoot here from our regular show, Popcast on the Rocks, where we hone it in and specify a little bit more here about just specifically anime. So, yeah, my name is John, and let's get into some stuff that we're going to talk about. The theme of today's show, I guess, is stuff to look forward to. And I'm also going to review My Dress Up Darling. I will keep it spoiler-ish free, I think, here for people. So we'll just discuss it in general. Let's see here. Okay, so talk about this first. The Devil is a Part-Timer. Devil's Part-Timer. It's been a while since that show came out originally, and it was a surprise that we're getting a season 2 now after all these years, and we actually have a release date. So that's pretty cool. July 14th, and visual to go along with it here, as well as a trailer, which I will play without sound, so we don't get struck. But if you've seen the first season, it ended very abruptly, very weird kind of spots to quit. So it definitely needed more. I hope being it's been so long since we've had this, that it's well realized now and they know exactly where they're going and what's going to happen. And yeah, but either way, definitely an anime I am excited for. Premise, I suppose I should say, if you're not familiar, the Lord Satan basically is at war in his land and gets transported to ours, and he's basically human. It's like lost his powers at this point. And so he wants to work to reclaim his powers, but as he's there on our plane of existence, he starts to, like, he needs to survive, so he gets an apartment with his right hand man who's also with him, and gets a job, a part-time job, I guess. And so yeah, it's a lot of fun. I guess it sounds silly, but he works at McDonald's. See, McRonald. So, all right, next thing, gonna look at. I'm gonna play this again with no sound. So in terms of things looking forward to, so we talked Devil's a part-timer. Also, the there's a manga I've been reading, and it's called Hell's Paradise. Probably heard me mention it if you listen to the main show. And they are now making an anime of this as well. Let's see if I can shift this a little bit. There. So yeah, they're making anime of this as well. I am not quite done with it yet. I have up to volume 5 physically, but now I've purchased the rest digitally. So I'm excited about it. It's like we recently watched Jujutsu Kaisen, which is a shonen anime, but it's a little more mature, and definitely this is the same, and based on this trailer, it seems pretty faithful to the manga. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. We don't have a release date yet. I don't know when that's happening, but yeah, something to be excited for. All right, we're gonna take a break from things we're looking forward to. Talk about this quiz from Crunchyroll. Thank you, Crunchyroll. Beach episodes, staple in many an anime. Let me shift this again. So, funnily enough, Crunchyroll has made this beach episode quiz. It says it's summertime. A trip to sandy seas is a perfect weekend getaway, but are you destined to enjoy a day of fun in the sun? Take this quiz to find out. All right. Last time quiz wasn't working, so here we go. It's summertime, and someone suggests going to the beach. What was your reaction? Yes, I'm so ready to relax. I'd rather focus on my studies. Not a huge fan of the beach, but I'll go for my friends. Maybe I suppose it could be good for my training. Varies. It's gonna be either between yes, I'm ready to relax, or I'm not a huge fan of the beach, but I'll go for my friends. Depends. It depends on the beach, depends on the day, depends on what the activity's looking like. Like, we were gonna go to the beach and play volleyball. That'd be great. If someone wants to just go to the beach and sit on a towel and swim occasionally, that's fine, but I'd rather like walk along the beach, or, you know, there's, because we were down in Fort Myers, Florida, this winter, and just walking along that sandy beach is it's really nice. So I'll go with yes, I'm ready to relax. Summer beach day is a must. Who are you going to the beach with? Okay, a harem, your family, your friends, your staff. Well, the answer would probably be my wife, so I guess that's family. I can't remember the last time friends have asked me to the beach. So, harem is funny. Staff is inaccurate. Friends, I don't remember the last time. So it's going to be family. Good group. You'll definitely enjoy spending time with them. What are you wearing to the beach? School swimsuit, bikini, board shorts, top and bottoms. Well, it's definitely not a school swimsuit. Definitely not a bikini. It depends. So, if we're walking along the beach, probably top and bottoms. Shirt and pants, shirt and shorts. But then probably like maybe set up. So if you're going to swim, then you can. But you can rock anything. What are you in charge of bringing? Well, sporting equipment, snacks and drinks, lounge chairs. I think it's all been covered. I feel like, I mean, you for sure want to bring your own snacks and drinks if you're going to be there a while. Lounge chairs, though, seem like a pretty lounge chairs or something to. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna go with lounge chairs, I guess. Snacks and chairs is a must for an all-day beach trip. Yeah, I think it's like, you know, I suppose different areas are different. We don't do like done all-day beach trips. We're like either to the beach for a vacation or we're there for a short period of time. It's not like the day. I can see that as you would see in anime a lot. You take the Shinkansen down to some place that has a nice beach in the morning, and you kind of spend the day there and then take the Shinkansen back at night. I can see that, but oh, and how are you getting to the beach? The train, a cab, by car, the bus. By car. That's what's happening. Driving is best. Plus, you'll need space for all that stuff you're bringing. Oh no, an unexpected problem happened on the way to the beach. What was it? You got a flat tire. It started to rain. There was a ton of traffic. Your friends were late. Well, friends are late seems realistic, but we already talked about I'd probably be going with family. Just a ton of traffic also seems realistic. Started to rain. Yeah, flat tire. I hope it's not a flat tire. That sucks. So we're gonna go with traffic probably being a hindrance. Sorry, no seaside trip today. What? No seaside trip today. The traffic ruined the day. I don't know how it was calculated. I mean, we could have just arrived late. I don't know. I think that would have been fine, but I guess not. All right. Well, that's that. Go to Crunchyroll news if you're interested in taking the quiz yourself to see if you could survive the day at the beach. Talking about My Dress Up Darling some. So this was from June 14th, courtesy of Crunchyroll News. My Dress Up Darling manga cosplay past. I don't know. This is supposed to be a pun. I don't understand. So, anyways, the manga has sold a lot of copies. My Dress Up Darling ended the anime last season. Manga creator Shinichi Fukuda revealed on their Twitter account that the manga series had reached over 7 million copies printed physically and sold digitally. So, to go along with the announcement, I drew a new like little piece of art, which is cute. So we're going to use this news, this celebratory news that it's selling a lot of copies, to get into a review of My Dress Up Darling. And so we'll talk about it a little bit. It'll be, yeah, I'll keep it spoiler free, unless you want to know nothing about it, like the premise and stuff like that. So, let me just get this going. All right. So, My Dress Up Darling, it's a show about a young man that's one thing I'll say about this show. A lot of shows are, it's very common to have your protagonists be basically middle schoolers. These guys seem like they're in high school anyways. They're a little bit older. It's a show about a young man that lives with his grandfather. His grandfather runs a Hina doll shop. And this kid gets into it as well. Very young. He's sort of seen as an outsider from a young age, and so he latches on and to this hobby of creating Hina dolls. So his grandfather's teaching him how to sew clothes for them and to paint the faces on and all that stuff like that. And so he's an outsider. His hobby is weird for sure. But then he meets someone that is really into cosplay and finds out he can sew. And so this relationship starts kind of oddly, but soon they're spending all kinds of time together because she really wants to cosplay and she feels she has no talent to do it. And so he's really good at like helping pick out materials, but he's so awkward and she's kind of unaware of her, like she gets pretty close or pretty half naked in front of him and stuff. And she's a little unaware of that at first. So it's odd the times that she gets flustered. Anyways, so these two that you wouldn't think fit together really well. And it's fun because it's different than some other anime that would be in this kind of thing. Like I reviewed earlier, Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro, which is similar. And I actually really like that show, but it's about two unlikely people coming together. And then there's also a bunch of people that realize they're unlikely together. And so they get picked on and all this stuff. They're younger again. So again, they're a little older and we kind of eschew all that other, like they're dealing with being bullied or picked on all the time kind of thing. And really what this anime focuses on is it's like trying to give you the idea that if you really want to do something, if you're really passionate about doing something, and they use in this show the idea of cosplay, then you should just go for it. Oh, I had an image in here uh, from Nagatoro yet. How did I miss that? She's not going to she's not going to let us be. Anyways, disregard apparently one image in this slideshow, or it's doing something weird there. I don't know. Anyways, so I think that this show, like a lot of people, they're worried about cosplay and how they'll look or something, and this show is all about, like, people are unnecessarily worried about, oh, I can't do this, I can't wear that, I'm not good at taking pictures or being around these other people or whatever. It's designed to be like a motivational, you can do it kind of thing. When you go to an anime convention, they always have those panels like cosplay for everybody, and it's like this positivity thing about trying to, like, hey, if you want to do it, if you have a character you love, just go for it and do it. And so this is like the embodiment of that in a way. It's in the show form. But there's plenty of, like, they do kind of draw you in then with there's some fan service in there, so it's not that's not there leads to a couple awkward moments, one in particular, but it's not I would say it's not excessive, if that's something that bothers you at all or not. And if you like it, then it's there. So anyways, that's My Dress Up Darling. Good show. Looks like there'll be a season 2. I'm sure there will. It's been popular, both the manga and the anime, and yeah, it seems prime for a season 2. So, all right, we'll switch back over now here to talk about so from something I recommend in My Dress Up Darling, to something that I wish wasn't happening, though. Whatever, I guess. One Punch Man, I didn't realize, is getting a live action adaptation. I didn't know that was happening, and now they're apparently talking to Justin Lin from Fast and Furious fame to direct the One Punch Man live action film. Written by those that did Jumanji, The Next Level, and Venom. I don't know. If you're One Punch Man fan out there, let me know if this is something you're interested in. I am certainly not. And speaking of something that they're making an adaptation of that I am definitely not interested in, YuYu Hakusho. So YuYu Hakusho, I just realized as well that they're making a live action adaptation from who else but Netflix, I believe. So yay. Anyways, what is exciting is it's the 30th anniversary of Yu Hakusho this year. So they released some new, like, art and stuff here to go along with it. And there's going to be merchandise as well. I think this one's cool. I think that's neat. So this is some of the art from it. And then you can see, like, they're making standees and prints you can buy and all that stuff from the official Studio Pierrot shop. So that's pretty cool. If you're, let me know if you're a fan of Yu Yu Hakusho. I think it's underrated. I'm happy to see this. I'm happy to see that I feel like there's a little bit of a resurgence of awareness of it. But it's the action anime from the 90s that wasn't the one to drag on forever. Dragon Ball is great. It's a classic, but it's still going. And One Piece still going. Naruto, though, technically Naruto is done. It's now Boruto, so still going. This is a thing that was 4 seasons. It ran over course of a few years, 4 seasons, 2 movies, and done. And though there's some inconsistency, it's pretty consistent. So I'd for sure recommend going back and checking out Yu Yu Hakusho on this 30th anniversary year. So, all right. Well, we've been going for just about almost 25 minutes. A little shorter than normal, but kind of what I'm looking to do, and just try to get the frequency up. So this has been Ohayou anime focused mini show for the morning. do subscribe to the channel. Our regular show, normally it's once a week, Popcast on the Rocks. That's the channel you're on now. That's where you'd subscribe, turn on notifications, all that sort of thing. These things will generally just be on Twitch and YouTube and not in podcast form, but our main podcast that covers a broader set of topics will be available on podcast directories as well. So that'll be it for me today, and we'll see you next time. Sayonara.